Okay, welcome back to the final part of my look at sampling on the Deluge. If you've got any suggestions for any future videos, then of course please leave them in the comments box below. And indeed any questions about sampling and so on, I'd be happy to try and help you out. Okay, so let's so what we're going to look in here is kind of slicing up the loop that we've recorded. So remember, this is the loop, which you're probably sick of hearing by now. I know I am. Okay, so what I've done is I've got this in time stretch mode. Now what we need to do is kind of like resample that so it's locked into the BPM that it's in. It's kind of, I guess it's the same way as if you use Ableton Live. It's like doing, like if you're cropping a clip and consolidating it and so on. So before we can slice it, to get the best effect for slicing, we need to resample this. So all we do to resample is we're going to press record and then play, and then we're going to do the same thing before the sample ends to stop it, and it will just lock it into that 2-bar pattern. There we go. Okay, then it will stop at the end. Right, that has now given us that 2-bar thing. Okay, so once we've resampled it, I'm gonna create a new. We'll do a new because it's an easier way to find it. It will actually be in your resampling folder. Okay, so it's fairly straightforward to find it, and it should be the last one that's in there. But if I just create a new initialized kind of kit pattern, it's going to be. It will automatically come up there. You can see it's recording number 37. It's coming up on my thing there. So that's what we've just resampled, because it always kind of plays back the last sample that we used. So before I don't need to press any buttons on here. To get into slicing mode, what I'm going to do is hold down Shift and press down the select knob, and you can see it says slice, and then the default setting is to slice it up into 16 pieces. I'm going to do it to 8 for now, so I'm going to just choose 8. I'm going to press select again, and now up here we've got that drum loop that we sampled sliced up into those sections. So I can play it all through like this, but then what we can start to do is have some fun with it and kind of just move it around and make your own thing up with it. Okay, so you can take that loop and start to then play it in a different order and so on, and make it your own. Because obviously you've got to be, I mean, this is something I should have said right at the beginning of this series, obviously be aware of copyright. You know, particularly if you're sampling something, when you're sampling drums and mashing them up and chopping them up, it's kind of okay. Don't come and sue me if you get sued for copyright, but obviously be aware of copyright. You can't just nick somebody else's stuff and put it out and say it's yours. But if you're sampling somebody else's bit and you're chopping little sections out and reversing it and doing I don't know what with it, then obviously you've got all that you can do stuff with. And each of these slices then acts as its own little sample. So we can go, let's say this one, which is like the hey one, we can actually then go in and edit the start and end points as well. You can see, which is just that bit there. So then it's just really down to how creative you want to get with it. Because I mean, there you see we've just got like a snare drum. So let's just, I don't know. Now, hold on, I've got it playing in the background from previously. But hopefully you get the idea. You can see, you know, you can slice it up and basically kind of do it your own way. I mean, you can, you know, play it backwards or whatever, sort of like, I don't know. Okay, so then we could, like, don't forget we've got like per step effects that we can put on. So let's say on this one, so I'm going to put a big reverb on that one. Then I'm going to take it off on that one and that one. This one, I don't know. Let's whack the resonance up. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's stick a bit of delay on that one. Okay, so obviously great for sort of glitchy stuff. You can, go absolutely crazy with all those different bits and your effects and automation going all over the place. So hopefully that's given you some sort of insight into what you can do with samples. Like I said before, if you've got any questions or comments, please leave them in the box below. And again, any suggestions for any future videos, be happy to try and accommodate those as and when I can. Usual things, share the videos around, please like it. Check my music out on Spotify, Apple Music, or whatever. If you like either acidy, electronic-y and ambient-y stuff as well, then go and check that out. It helps me keep all the channel going. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.